Good evening, everyone over here present here. I'm Asha, middle section supervisor. Would like to highlight few things before you. Like nowadays, you can see it's a online world, or we can say internet world, and there's almost no limit to what you can do online. The internet makes it possible to access information quickly, communicate around the world, and much more. Unfortunately, the internet is also home to certain risks such as malware, spam, and phishing. Now, if you want to stay safe online, you will need to understand these risks and learn how to avoid them. So, I would like to see the parents who have gathered here a few tips, or we can say precautionary measures or safety measures, what we can do, because we all parents over here are busy in our daily schedule and we are not finding our time with our children and many other things. So just forwarding some few tips, or we can say safety measures, where in certain circumstances you can be alert. Okay, so adopting a safer mindset. Computers can often give us a false sense of security. After all, no one can physically harm you through a computer screen. But to stay safe online, you will want to take a more cautious approach. Here's one way to think about it: treat the internet as you would do a shopping mall. Like, treat the internet as you would a shopping mall. Now, if you are going to a shopping mall, what you do, you will not park the car with the key inside, right? Because you know that any stranger can open it and do anything with that, and your car will be stolen. So most people don't consider a mall to be a especially dangerous place. So you can go there to shop, meet up with friends, but there are some also small things you may do to stay safe, even if you don't think about them very often. Okay, so we have a should keep in a mindset. So apply the same mindset whenever you are online. You shouldn't be afraid to use the internet, but remember that it comes with many of the same risks you would face in the real world. Throughout this tutorial, we will show you how to prepare for these risks so you can be online without putting yourself in danger. So the same applies with to your teenage uh, wards or your children and some precautionary measures, or we can say some steps I would like to just show to you. So my today's topic is parents' role on e-child safety. Okay, like how the parents like you and me can deal these things, because now we want our child to be very much secured, right? Because it's a digital world. So what is the internet? A global network connecting millions of computers together. Connections are made through the telephone and cable lines. Includes www, that is World Wide Web, email and chat. Now, internet, the benefits. It has the pros and cons. So now we'll go for the benefits, what we can get from the internet. Communication. Now I'm sitting at home and you are some other place of the corner, but we can interact, right? So it's because of this access to resource and instant information. These messages are sent instantly. E-commerce, business, digital banking and payments, collaboration and donations and funding, entertainment, lifestyle, online education, distance learning. Now through because of the COVID pandemic situation, we all got switched over to the online education. The physical learning was not there. Online services, booking and schedule of job apply, video conferencing and screen sharing, address mapping and contact information. There are, as I told you before, there are pros and cons. The risk, viruses, it gets virus affected. unsolicited email, that is spam and the scam and all what they happen through the internet, inappropriate material, if we upload anything wrong, loss of privacy. There is not at all privacy there. Anyone can join from anywhere of the place. No need to, we have to see the person, we have to check the person. And financial risk because of the gaming. We don't know the ATM card number with our children. They might do anything with that, and we don't come to know about it till we see or check our bank balance or anything like that, right? So, how can we be alert? The few tips through a survey that was found out that 38% of young people say that their parents know nothing or very little about their online activities. Yes, this is correct what the findings are saying because whenever we ask a student, like, are your parents using a smartphone or do they? No, my parents don't use an email, they don't have an email. So the student or the child knows that their parents are not or literate about this internet and all. So they can do anything. They can go in a wrong way, they can misuse it and all. Safety in the home. The home is the best place, but it can be a risk place also. So Sir Lawrence J. Maggett says that the best way to assure that your children are having positive online experience is to stay in touch with what they are doing. There's an advice for the parents: educate yourselves. That is, get updated. When your child is learning something, you also get learned, you also get updated and get to know what is internet, how they are using it, the simple things. Centralized location of computer. Place the computer centralized so that you can have a view of it, not placing the computer at in his room or in her room and they have the privacy and you don't know what they are doing inside. Monitor your child's use, like when he is using, what time, which period. Don't interfere, but still keep a friendly nature with them. Install filtering software. That is, not everything should be downloaded. It should be filtered. What should be shown and what shouldn't be shown to your child. Establish ground rules and age appropriate consequences. Rules to be kept in mind. Explain to children that talking to someone on the internet is like talking to a stranger. Never give out personal information about themselves. Ask them to inform you immediately if anyone asks them for personal information. Never meet with someone from whom they have received email. We receive the hundreds of email from advertisement companies and banks and all saying that you have won a lottery and all. Never to get indulged in all these things. These are fake. Child or your teen spends an excessive amount of time online. Keep a note of that. Child or teen receives phone calls, mail, and or gifts from strangers because in this world, materialistic world, who is the person who is giving a gift to your children? So just have a track on it. Child or teen quickly changes the monitor or turns off the computer when someone else enters the room. So we might have seen that sometimes we enter the child's room. He might just go inside the blanket or just hide himself, or he will just put off his computer, or he will just turn off his computer, or he will just back out from the screen what he was doing so that you don't come to know what he was up to. So just keep a track on that. Child or teen withdraws from normal activities, who wants to go on a computer rather than play or go out with friends. First, to me, I had told you that this world is a digital world. So nowadays, the students or the wards find it very not interesting, we can say, to play outdoor games. They are much engrossed with this mobile. A computer is not a babysitter. Take interest in what kids are doing online. We see many parents are sitting with their children, but everyone is having a mobile in their hand and they all are into it. Establish rules for going online, when, where, and how long they will go on the internet. Keep a time schedule so that when they will go, what time, and for how much duration. Teach children to never under or any circumstances give out personal information, that is about his whereabouts, where is he, which school he is, who are his close friends, with whom they meet, okay, the address, where he resides over, nothing. Never let them send out their photograph unless it is a friend or family or relative. Never ask your children that never to let out this personal information out. Tell them they can talk to you about what they are doing online. And if anything makes them feel uncomfortable or scared, they should never meet with someone they have first met online. So we are seeing a person online. We don't know what is the background, from where about they're coming. So just keep a track on your children, like where they are going, whom they are meeting, what they are doing at this time, and everything. And to keep the computer in a common room, not in the basement or the personal bedroom of your children. Teach your children that when they are in cyberspace, everyone is a stranger. No one is a friend for you when you are in the internet cafe or anything. Post internet safety rules in a visible location, because if you inculcate the habit of these reading, they will read before doing it anything wrong. Monitor access, including websites, email, chat, online, and instant messaging. Check their history, their mobile history, their Gmail account, and all these things. So for that, you should keep yourself updated. Ask your kids to share the computer or online experience so that they will understand, yes, I have been tracked, that there is someone who is looking after me. They will be at least close to you, or they will share the things what they have learned from the computer, or if they are scared of something, they will come openly to discuss with you. So be a digital friend with your children in the digital world. Thank you.